I saw it sucks. What up, Fight World? I'm Mike by Koch. Yeah, the kid is back. It's the cop. 76 floors. You can call me the doc. Dr. J. I'm feeling on some Hove shit today. Somebody already got clapped, y'all. Inspired by a box, up my cherry at your fire. Bite took shots, hit my body up, I'm tired. Hove got real me up again. They like, Hove, we need you back so we can kill your ass again. Hove got flows, though he's no big in Pac, but he close to how I'm posted when they got me fighting ghosts. Look, media metal. Hey. Jay was killing on this. He said, say when. He had an out-of-body experience. What up, Fight World? We gonna get back to it. How did somebody stop the race shit, fuck people, run this dick? What? Hey, smash the like button. Somebody said, what? Listen, they always want to, throughout history, you know, when racism is brought up, they always want to shoot the messenger. You know, that's just what it is. Oh, stop this race shit. Like we created it. Ain't nobody created this shit. You know, you talking about stop this race shit, but you see it. I see it. We all see it. We know what the fuck. Like Wilder said, that's why Wilder flashed. To this day. That's why he flashed like that. Because y'all motherfuckers want to play dumb. Anyway, y'all ain't going to knock me off my pivot, get me out my mood. I'm on some Hove shit. We on some smooth shit. Say when. Say when. Inspired by Bashi at my chariots of fire. Everybody took shots, hit my body up, I'm tired. Break me down, build me up again. They like, Hove, we need you back so we can kill your ass again. No, he's no big in Pac, but he's close to how I'm posted when they got me fighting ghosts. Man. Same. Oh my God. They gon' good night you wet. That's only half if they like you. Or what they might do. Don't believe me, ask Michael. See Pac, see success in his outcome. See Caesar, Judas. See Caesar, see Brutus, see success is like suicide. Prepared to be crucified. Nigga, sue you said. He said, listen to what he said, bro. He was spitting gems right here. Listen. They gon' good night you with. He said, same sword they night you with, they gon' good night you with. It's only half if they like you. Don't half what they might do. Don't believe me, ask Michael. See Martin, see Malcolm. See Biggie, see Pac, see success in his outcome. See Jesus, see Judas. See Caesar, see Brutus, see success is like suicide. Suicide. If you... That man said, if you succeed, prepare to be crucified. Oh my gosh. Ain't that the truth? New medium. If you succeed, prepare to be crucified. They know what it is. We run the rap game. Let's get it. How's everybody doing? Listen, we gonna slap on the beat. Let's do this Boxingego roll call. How did this dude keep coming back, bro? Hey. We gonna talk about Tank, Gervonta Davis, you know, looking like an all-star. Hey, city, state, zip, where y'all at? Where y'all from? Hey, where y'all at? Where y'all from? I said city, state, zip, where y'all at? Where y'all from? Gang. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Tell me where you at? Where you at? Where you from? Y'all ain't got no bounce. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Hey, LBC up in this. That's what I like to. Where y'all at? Drop in the comment section. Naptown. We ain't doing shit until I see where y'all are from. Y'all don't just get to know about me. Chicago in the building. Reading, PA. The money keep coming in. Shout out to Gerald Wicks, $2 super chat. Ego, were you at the fight? Tank had it lit? Nah, I was gonna go, but I backed out last minute. I backed out like I'm coming out the driveway. Shout out to San Diego, Mississippi, Gulf Coast, Philly. 215 up in the building. Polk County, Florida in the building. Cincinnati 513 up in the building. Sanford, Florida 205 up in the building. Yeah, Denver in the building. Duval, Illinois in the building. Shout out to Fayetteville, home of that boy J. Cole. Cole World, shout out to the middle children, Compton 310, California. I told you I put California on my back, Bay Area, but it's still love out in LA. Galveston, Texas. San Antonio 210 to 410. Hear me flow, hear me go. I'm like a Hemi engine. Hear me. Let's get it. Hold up. Shout out to Holland, Brooklyn, Brownsville. Never ran, never will. Still will kill. With the still. Oh, it's real. Let's get it. Hey. Yeah. Y'all see the new Child's Play previews? They didn't really show much. I beat the fuck out of Chucky. I was scared back in the day a little bit. Not really. I kind of fuck with Chucky. Andy. Keep doing your thing, bro. Salute. Shout out to y'all. Birmingham, Alabama in this. St. Petersburg, Florida. Rest in peace, XX Tentacion. Ishe got blitzed pretty bad. That's what happens. Father Time. He will find you. Winter Haven. Hey. Smash the like button. YouTube ain't sending out no notifications, but it don't matter. We still run the net. As long as they run my check. Let's get it. Hey. Damn, people getting clapped? Wow. Oh, I see why. Y'all be putting some weirdo shit. He said he from Penisville. What? Who says that? Y'all on some weird shit. Like, where y'all from? I'm from Penisville. All right, Elton John. Like a candle in the wind. Oh. Penisville, what? Boy George looking ass. What the fuck? Anyway. That was just random. Yeah, area. Man, we got them weirdos. They like, I don't know. I guess I just attract weirdos. I'm from Dick County. Like, what the fuck is Dick County? Penisville. Like, what? Come on, bro. Shout out to New York legend. He said, Ego, love your content and sense of humor, my guy. I'm soon going to become a member. Yeah, it's real. Appreciate you. Hold me down. Let's talk about it, people. Y'all came into the chat. Y'all know we got the live. We done the live as live gates. The growing hate or hatred for Gervonta Tank Davis. Come on, man. Talk to me. Hold on, we gotta run it. Why would Gervonta? Why would Tank? The Black Channel. Why would Gervonta not fight someone better? He needs to be fighting top competition. Why would he? Why would he pick Hugo Ruiz? You see how they do? He's doing the Black Channel. Why would Gervonta pick him? We all knew it was going to be an easy fight. Shut that dumb shit up. For the simple fact, listen, you know I ain't lying. How the fuck are you going to blame Tank Davis, Leonard Ellerby, Mayweather, because Abner Mares was hurt? Said he pulled out. See, every time y'all hate, the money just keep coming. I don't even know. Shout out to Real Brother 32. You know, he sent the super chat. It's looking like Wildberry Skittles. I see. This is what happens when you tell the truth. These motherfuckers be cooning and shit like, oh yeah, but they be like Samuel L. Jackson and Django, ain't getting no perks. But Real Brother 32, we some real brothers. We know what it does. Shout out to him. Y'all see that big boy super chat? Y'all can't match that. You know, bosses talk to bosses. Shout out to you. Appreciate you. Real Brother 32 with the $50 plug. Everybody put your claps up if you want this stream to go on, because this is how I can keep coming back and keep growing and, you know, diversifying and doing different shit. So I really appreciate you, Real Brother 32. Let's get into the comment. He said, Ego Valley the Dawn, once again, it's on. Ego Army salute. We got to keep it popping for each other. Continue to support the channel. We need everyone to become members so we can keep the trolls at bay. Let's stay focused, my friends. Salute to the new members, Ego and the shooters. You know, we the gang. I try to tell y'all, the Army Green is continually and perpetually growing. The message is getting louder. You guys can believe whatever. That's why listen, you will be removed from the premises if you tell me about another channel talking about me. That's going to happen because, as you see, we worried about us. We growing and doing us, like Jordan Peele's movie, Us. That's what it's about. I don't care about, I don't want to hear nothing else. Don't tell me about no other channel unless they done what I done in this game. They travel to more fights. They give y'all more content. They've been doing this longer. They got more uploads. They got a verified check mark. They went platinum with no famous guest appearances. I don't even have a radio show. I don't even have a podcast. And look at where we at. Pensacola, we talk tonight. Y'all ain't fucking with it. Do you guys understand that? I don't have no podcast. I don't have no radio show. I don't have no famous guest appearances. This is me to the face. Dolo. And we came where we, you know, I'm not saying none of those things won't, you know, become the reality. But I'm just saying, to this point, we did this. Pensacola, we talked tonight. 707 Bay Area, we talked tonight. California, we talked tonight. Y'all know what it is. Don't tell me about nobody. Jay Venison, $10 super chat. Peace. What's good, Ego? Salute to you. I appreciate you. You know, I'm just get my ducks in a row. I promise you. Wait. Like, wait. Y'all don't even know what's behind this. What's behind this? Your boy is working. That's why, you know, I'm just working. See, the money keep coming. Okay, I don't even know. I can't even talk. Every time I try to talk, super chats come in. Okay, Gerald Wicks, $5 super chat. Last one, Ego. What's next for Tank? Would love to see him step up a division. Feel like there's nothing left for him at 130. I disagree. Bear Chelt's a champion. I would like to see a unification. You know, Tevin Farmer is a great fighter and a champion. I would like to see that. You know, if we can't get, like, it's clear to me that Tank is not going to, most likely, unless he loses, like, focus, he's not going to lose to some, you know, non-skilled, you know, average journeyman or some shit like that. So I would like to see a unification. Renovations. Hold on. Oh, my bad. Okay, you don't watch boxing. Machado just got stopped. Why the fuck would I want to see Tank fight Machado when he just got stopped yesterday? So the Reekzo, you let me know that. You said thank you for blessing me. Why do I want to see the Machado fight when he just got stopped? He got stopped by a guy with, you know, four losses, one by stoppage, and 2 draws. Why do I want to see that? Come on, man. Shout out to RTD online. My guy Ego, educate them, bro. Just got chilled, ready for Ego and toast. LOL, love the grind. Yeah, man. RTD, that's my guy. You know, shout out to the UK. We just grinding. Young business owners, they hate to see that. They hate to see young, profitable minorities, you know, black-owned businesses, all types of shit. They don't like to see that. They like dissonance. They like rivalry. They like beef and stuff. They don't like to see that unity amongst the minorities. We working, we coming. You know, I'm putting on for my city. I'm putting on for the culture. Let's get it. I'm ready. I'm so ready. You know, I'm ready like Tevin Campbell. Let's get it. I'm born for this. And like I said, you guys can say whatever. There's some jokes, there's some entertainment, but there's a message. There's a message in what I'm talking about. Motherfuckers want to hate. They should be soaking up game, because I learned from, you know, my OGs and different people and got us here. But people rather hate, so they don't learn. They don't get to the next level. I'm trying to tell you, I feel like I am definitely one of the pioneers in this boxing shit, on this YouTube shit. When I was doing this, it wasn't really bracking. There weren't that many people making news report videos. Tell me I'm lying. There weren't that many people where they would like consistently do videos and like, Eddie Hearn said this and da-da-da. You know who paved the way. The West Side been connected. Bow down. Anywho, back to Tank. Shout out for the super chats. Yeah, man. People is blaming Tank for something. Hold on, I got my caramel macchiato. Shout out to Starbucks. Somehow they're blaming Tank because Abner Matters pulled out. Stop. Yeah, Jay Venison already know we on that Biggie shit. I've been in this game for years. It made me an animal. There's rules to this shit. I wrote me a manual. Let's get it. I'll tell you the 10 boxing commandments. But yeah, people blame. How are people blaming? Like, how are people dispelling hate for Tank? Tank didn't do anything. Tank didn't pull out. Tank didn't like prevent a bigger fight from happening. Tank didn't look suspect in the fight. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what they do oftentimes to black athletes, minorities, but definitely black athletes. You guys don't want it. Listen. Why would the black me? The black channel. Look at it. You're damned if you do. You're damned if you don't. You just damned. You might as well be a beaver because you damned. No matter if Tank went out there and was looking suspect versus Hugo Ruiz and had a shaky performance, y'all definitely would have been on his case. Y'all would have been, oh, look, he can't even, you thought he could beat Loma? He can't even get past Hugo Ruiz. This dude goes, there's no other emphasis. There's no other way other than what he did to punctuate a victory in boxing. That there's no like, it's not, what is he gonna knock Hugo Ruiz out on the ring walk? He took the very first round and he destroyed the man and won every second of the round. You get what I'm saying? There's no really better than that. There's no trumping that. There's nothing you could really do unless you maul them on the ring walk and just, catch them slipping, or you catch them in the locker room or something. There's not really much more you can do than knock somebody out in the first round. Unless you knock the ref out too or some dumb shit. Yeah, motherfucker Jack Reese, come here. I got something for you. Like, what else could he do? And yet and still, Tank Davis is receiving flack as if he lost, as if he looked suspect. There's a difference between constructive criticism and just criticism. And there's a difference between constructive criticism and just outright hate. You motherfuckers is hating. That's it. That's what that is. Y'all motherfuckers is hating. There's nothing else Tank could have done. He didn't pull out of the fight. Unless you hold him to, he shouldn't have made 0.4 win over. He made it within 2 hours. See, there's a misconception. People keep saying that Tank missed the weight for this fight. He didn't fucking miss the weight. He initially missed the weight, and by rules, you have 2 hours to lose the weight, and then you re-step on the scale. This has happened before. You know what I'm saying? And the reason people are like, well, why are you talking about black? Why are the black? I'm going to show y'all. Because throughout history, categorically, you see the standard, always the criticism is raised when it comes to these black athletes. It's just what it is. Okay, I'll prove it. Do y'all want me to prove it? Remember dragging the Bruce Lee story and no one believed him? And Bruce Lee was like, okay, I'll prove it. I'll beat any man in this room in less than 60 seconds. Okay, if y'all want me to prove it, I'll prove it. Can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? If y'all want me to prove what I'm saying, Like I said, I'm Ego Ali. I'm ready to back up every word I'm saying. I'll back up every word I'm saying. And y'all know I could do it. Stay tuned. If y'all want me to, okay, I'll prove it. Can I get a hell yeah? I'll prove exactly what I'm talking about. They not fucking with it. Let's get it. Okay. For starters, Ryan Garcia has missed weight before. Fact. Had to weigh in weight naked and stuff. Virgil Ortiz, Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia has lost a title on the scale based on an inability to make weight. I believe it's at 126. He was trying, threw up on trash cans and stuff. He couldn't do it. Right? That's something fighters got to get together. I do believe in professionalism. You're in this weight class. You got to be professional. But once again, I don't have a problem if you're just a stickler for the rules, but you keep it consistent. But these motherfuckers don't, because a lot of them are biased. A lot of them have favoritism and national pride. A lot of people have racist views and stuff like that. Therefore, they don't. If you shame every single person that doesn't make weight equally, I have no beef with you. I have no problems with that. But they don't. In your heart, they don't do that. Here's a more recent example. David Lemieux he missed weight several times. And he's missing weights to the point of fights being canceled. They don't talk about it. They still say David Lemieux is a fun fighter to watch. I like watching David Lemieux, But I'm just talking about the man fans. David Lemieux, his fights are being canceled for an inability to make weight. Not once, at least twice. Okay, I'll prove it. He was supposed to fight against, where's the dude from? He might have been Panamanian. I could look him up. He fought against Alfredo Angulo and like Hugo Centeno. De La Rosa. James De La Rosa. See? I didn't have to look it up. The fight got canceled. David Lemieux couldn't make weight. Shit got canceled. When he fought Billy Joe Saunders, if I'm not mistaken, in that fight, he had to weigh in naked. Right? David Lemieux was supposed to be on the Canelo fielding card, but again, his inability to make weight consistently at 160 put him in the hospital because he was severely hurt and sucked up and dehydrated. So he was off of the Canelo fielding card, and he's an entertaining fighter. He was about to fight Toriano Johnson, so that probably would have been a knockout, type of performance, and would have made that DAZN card better. David Lemieux was in the hospital, and then they bumped up Tevin Farmer, and that fight was just okay. The stylistic matchup. But yet and still, they get mad at Tank, and it's like a harsh criticism. Oh, Tank's unprofessional. What a bum. And, same thing with Mayweather in the Juan Manuel Marquez fight. He missed weight, paid the fine, coming off a 2-year layoff practically, 21-month layoff. And that's ever so clear because of the man fans. Tank, he can't make weight, And now people are lying and saying against Hugo Ruiz, he missed weight. He didn't miss weight. He initially missed weight, but then by the rule set, you have 2 hours to make it, and then he made that weight. And then the fight he didn't have to pay no fine or anything like that. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., another habitual weight misser. I like to make up my own words from time to time. Habitually, and not even fuck habitual weight missing. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. doesn't really live up to his potential. He has some skill, but he don't look like he had the discipline. He's also putting on performances that are lackluster, like the Canelo fight. Total dud. This is supposed to be like Mexico versus Mexico, Cinco de Mayo weekend, the end all be all, and like all the bragging rights. They had been pitting Canelo and Chavez Jr. against each other for years. This was your opportunity to show, who was the better, and you put up that performance. Not even that you lost, is that performance, But let's talk about Tank. You see? This is what they do. Machine Gun Funk says, I remember when Junior almost knocked out Martinez. So you want to talk about one glory round in his recent career, and that was like several years ago. See, this is what I'm saying. This Machine Gun Funk, where did that even come from? So we're talking about Chavez's discipline, and you're talking about one round. He got his ass beat for 11 other rounds before that, you know. But he wants to. This is what they do. I'm telling you, I've studied all their tricks. I've read the book. I've studied all their tricks. We're talking about the discipline issues of Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., which is factual. Where, you know, you can see a pattern there, right? And he wants to talk about how Chavez Jr. almost beat Sergio Martinez, even though he didn't, but he almost did it. And they say I'm biased. They refuse, these man fans refuse to believe the truth, even when it's in front of them. You know, like I used to work at Lowe's, and people would be like, oh yeah, where are your fluorescent light bulbs? And their like hand is touching the section where the fluorescent light bulbs are. And I'm like, oh, it's actually right there. And then the guy would be like, oh, if it was a snake, it would have bit me. If it was I remember that's what he said to me. If that was a snake, you would be dead right now, because you touching the product that you are allegedly looking for because you're not looking right, you know. And he was like, yeah, if that was a snake, it would have bit me. That's these man fans. If it was a snake, it would have bit you. What I'm saying, you know to be the truth, but you trying to act like you don't see it. Keep playing. Keep playing around like you don't see that snake. Keep playing around like you don't see that puma. You know, like you don't see that scavenger. We coming. Death Row East, we coming. Believe that. You know, well, if there was a snake, it would have bit me. You guys know what I'm talking about, and you see it. Like the dude earlier in the stream, stop with this race shit. You want me to stop because it's exposing probably your views. You know, you want me to stop because it's shedding light on some shit you don't want. See, this is the thing with the racist. A racist doesn't want you to out them, because now, you know, they have to admit that they're the problem. You know? And then a lot of times they try to reverse it on you. This ain't Uno, motherfucker. You can't reverse this on me. I don't have the same views. I don't have ignorant views. You know, people just listen to what people say. I've heard people say, oh, he goes racist. What did I say to anybody's race? I'm not calling, oh yeah, you beep. You know, what did I say to anyone's race? How did I bring down anyone's race? Exactly. I'll wait. But you listen to them, like I see people in the comment section calling people monkeys and all types of stuff. We know the innuendos. We know what it is. We know what you're doing. We know what you're talking about. Back to Tank Davis. He's a good fighter. He did nothing wrong in the equation. He's on to the next one. But the haters is mad. They mad right now. They mad. Tank had no scratch on him. He did what you were supposed to be. Like, okay, here's another example. I'm not doing no hot seats. I'm not doing no hot seats. They only here to cause distractions. They can hot seat themselves. Shooters, I'm dropping gems. Be on the lookout for people disrupting that. Anywho, the thing is this. In boxing, nothing is given. You know, like some people get, like Machado. He was a WBA champion, right? WBA champion. And he got knocked out by a guy he really wasn't supposed to get knocked out by, based on the size differential. Machado was bigger. He was the guy who had more momentum. He has power. He has the all-star corner with Freddie Roach. He was undefeated. You know, Andrew Cancio, he had everything against him. He didn't have the Freddie Roach training him and, like, you know, the bigger trainer. He didn't have the size advantage. He didn't have the blemish-free record, right? Still won. You know, you look at Keith Thurman versus Jose Cito Lopez. And see, this is why you got to respect boxing. Hey, no, guys, I respect box. This is why you got to respect box. Because Keith Thurman, he started off sharp. I thought he looked sharp at first. But in that midway, Jose Cito Lopez, it actually benefited him, the performance, more so than Keith Thurman, because it made Keith Thurman look vulnerable, and it breathed new light into Josecito Lopez. Now people are gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna check Josecito Lopez's next fight, because he went in there with the champion, and although he lost, he still, he still had a decent account for himself. You get what I'm saying? Especially when he hurt Keith Thurman and nearly stopped him. So, if anything, that benefited Josecito more than Keith Thurman. But for Keith Thurman, other welterweights, Crawford and them, they might be looking at him as food. They were already looking at him as food. But, you don't think that enhanced it? Crawford and Spence, they're looking, oh, man, you going life and death with Josecito? So, again, nothing is promised in boxing. Charlo, Tank, these dudes took on last-minute replacements that were more difficult or could have been more difficult than what was shown, depending on the fighter. Especially Tank. Like, he went in there with a completely different style, a guy who had nothing to lose, taller, had punching power. People keep saying that Abner Mares was moving up in weight. So was Hugo Ruiz. So it's really no different, and Hugo Ruiz, based on record, he didn't have as good of a record as Abner Mares and a different style, but he had more knockouts than Abner Mares, and Tank just demolished him and made it look easy. And I'm being honest, and like I said, I'm not trying to kick a man while he's down, but based on what I've seen from Tank and what I thought before the fight, even if Abner Mares was healthy, I don't know if he would have beat Tank. I don't see that. I don't see him having beat Tank even if he came into the fight completely healthy. Like, let's vote. So it doesn't have to just be my opinion. Tank that was there yesterday, if Abner Mares didn't have the detached retina and he came in with a great training camp, 100% healthy, would you have favored Abner Mares to beat Tank at 130 last night? Let's vote. Yes or no? Here's what they think about you. See, look at the comments. So it's not like I'm just on no man's land by myself. Abner Mares wasn't the favorite either. But somehow, some way, even though we know this is the reality, like, I'm letting y'all vote. I ain't seen one vote that would have pitted Abner Mares as the winner, right? So far, this is just people voting. Even though that's the case, and it doesn't, so basically what that means is it doesn't matter if it was Mares or Ruiz, Tank would have been favorited by the populace. Not saying that's how boxing always works, because Machado was the favorite and he got stopped. But what I'm saying is, based on probability and forward thinking, people wouldn't have picked Abner Mares anyway. But they're still holding that against him, even though the whole reason the initial fight didn't happen has nothing to do with Tank. So to me, that shows clear-cut and concise, predetermined biases against Tank where you don't care. Oh, shit. That's emotion. I'm telling you. I don't see Abner Mares having beat Tank last night, even if he was healthy. Cinnamon Savage, Ego, you think weight had anything to do with Machado looking awful last night? I'm not here to make excuses. Maybe it did, but that's his problem. That's his bag, Tank, no, see, I'm not doing this. Listen, I know that you're just asking the question, so I'm not lashing out on you. Me and you talked on Twitter, but I'm just saying, because I've seen a lot of people saying the same shit. That's excuses. So let me get this straight. This is what boxing fans turn to. When it doesn't play out how they predicted, they have to figure out why it happened. Instead of it just being the reality of the situation, they have to come up with an excuse. Here's an example. So you mean to tell me that Gervonta Tank Davis missed weight initially by 0.4 ounces, had to reweigh in and made weight and had a sensational performance, not to mention that he was off for almost a year. He fought last on the Broner Vargas undercard, right? And he hadn't fought since April of last year, had no activity. When he was in the hallway and he took my camera, y'all said he was looking fat and he was looking big and he was like 195 and 192, 180. You guys were saying all this stuff, but now we're playing the victim role for Machado because he probably does struggle to make weight because he is a big guy. That's a cop-out. So y'all said Tank was weighing 170 something to 180 and he looked dominant. Machado, you know, maybe he struggled with weight, maybe he didn't. I don't know, but either way, you're a champion. This is the weight class you're in. Like, we supposed to feel sorry? We supposed to be like, oh no. If you can't make the weight anymore, you got to move up. You see? So to me, that's an excuse. So many people are using that. Oh, but Machado was weight drained. That's his fault. Like, you're not in the weight. Either you're not properly preparing yourself. You know, you're not maybe you're too big between the off season, or you're killing yourself to make a division that as you get older, you can't make. It is what it is. So I'm not using that. Like I said, Tank was big in the offseason. That's what y'all kept saying. And he looked dazzling in the same weight class. Jose Benavidez said no excuses when he fought Crawford. After he lose, he said, all my leg. That's what I'm saying. Like, people, and the fans was using the leg too. We're not doing all these excuses. Every single time it's a loss, it's an excuse. You could do that for any loss. You can do, like, you can get your car repoed. Man, I would have been able to pay the bill, but I mean, you could have a reason for anything happening. Notice, shout out to Icy the One. Notice how the ones giving props was Tank's opponent. Ruiz made no excuses, got his ass beat in one round, had nothing but praise for Gervonta Tank Davis. Sad haters. Facts. You know, and it's usually that. You know, the sportsmen, the fighters are typically show sportsmanship. It's the fans. It's the fans that use all these excuses and shit. But they use convenient excuses only when it's convenient for, you know, to praise or admonish the fighters that they don't like. You know, to praise the fighters that they do like or admonish the fighters they don't like. That's the only time they use these excuses. Like, if what you wanted to happen happens, there's no excuses made. You don't say, oh, Canelo, you know, had a paper cut or this and that. It's only when the fighter you don't want to win wins. And y'all was saying Machado would beat Tank. That's what I'm telling you. That emotion shit will get the best of you and make a fool of you soon enough in boxing. You can't. Boxing doesn't work like that. Like, you never see they always say, oh, you fucking pro-black, you only like black fighters. This is stupid. I don't even have to, like, you never seen me say Ryan Martin was gonna beat Taylor because he's black. I have never given no fight prediction like that. I've never said that Ryan Martin's gonna beat Josh Taylor's ass because he's black. Ever. Because I didn't think that was the case. I didn't even rate Ryan Martin as the best guy. And then they said he was on drugs or something after. Man, what? But they know this. They know in their hearts, they know what I'm saying is true. See, again, oftentimes in life, listen, people, oftentimes people project. People project their innermost fears and like outlooks on you. You know, because they're actually racist, because they're actually biased when assessing boxing. They assume, oh man, everyone got to be like this. Everybody got to have these preconceived notions. Everybody has to be, you know, emotional when picking a fight winner. But that's not the case, because that's not true. I'm living proof. You know, I never pick based on it. Like, man, come on, bro. And I can't. When you biracial, what am I gonna pick? Like, what if someone's like, come on, bro. If you mix with it, you gonna pick everything? Like, so it doesn't even work like that if you a mutt. And they know it. That's why they get mad. That's why they talk about us. The black man. Why would... You know when a motherfucker's racist, they just say something hella racist. Why don't black people get jobs? Like, damn, so you think no black people have jobs? What the fuck? Why don't the blacks get jobs? Why are they all unemployed? The blacks, yeah, they just sit around and make video and play video games. Why? This shit, these motherfuckers, bro. Why do blacks not pay child support? Like, you racist as fuck. What you talking about? Listen, yeah, I'm not, y'all could play dumb. Maybe some of y'all are dumb, but some of y'all are playing dumb. You see it. You know exactly what I'm talking. Mikey, Garcia, Spence. We see the same type of vitriol and, you know, Spence is a weight bully and stuff. Excuses. How is Spence a weight bully and Mikey called him out? So he's supposed to, so Spence, he can't have no manhood about him. Somebody keep calling him out and saying they want the fade, and somebody's relevant and it makes sense, and Errol Spence just got to be the bigger person, no pun intended, and just walk away from it. So this is his livelihood. I think he has like 2 daughters or something. He has to provide for his daughters, you know, take care of his family, take care of his trainer, and all these situations. And even though Mikey steadily was calling out Spence for, you know, half a year and saying, I want to fight him. I want to fight him. I want to fight him. Oh, that's a good fight. I'll fight him in 3 fights. Blah, blah, blah. Errol Spence is this is what I'm talking about. Errol Spence is he's the weight bully. He's the reason. Errol Spence didn't say one word about Mikey Garcia before Mikey mentioned him. Facts. Errol Spence was like, man, I fight Keith Thurman. Yeah, we fight. Line them up, man down. That's what Errol was saying. He was after Thurman's ass, you know, and he talked about Crawford. He was talking about fighting Danny. Yeah, I fight Danny and his daddy, Angel and Danny, man down. That's what Errol was talking about. I ain't never hear him say anything. Hey, Block Red, aka Yellow Man, get him the fuck out of here. Anyway, I never heard him ever call out Mikey Garcia prior to Mikey calling out him. But somehow, some way, the Black Shadow, they flip it. You know, they flip the narrative that Eddie Hearn, I mean, somebody just typed Eddie Hearn and it threw me off. Eddie Hearn. They flip the narrative that somehow Errol did this. It's his fault. I'm like, that's because it's fear. They are fearful that Errol Spence might just win. So they have to make pre-built excuses on what we gonna say and what we gonna do if he does win. You know what? Wait. That's it. We gonna not give him credit before the fight, just in case on the off chance that he do knock him out. We ain't gotta give him no credit because we had a predetermined excuse that he wasn't gonna fight. That's what they do. They want to tell you the excuse in advance. So it's like an insurance policy. Just in case this actually happens, we wasn't giving him credit anyway. He was gonna get no credit from the beginning. It don't matter, you know. That's why you wasn't gonna give him credit. This is what they do. I'm not dumb. I'm just the realest one to tell y'all. This is what the man fans do. Wait. We were not giving no credit before March 16th in case he knock out Mikey in March 16th. In the fight, we don't have to give him no credit. This is the policy. It's an insurance policy. Instead of just like, see, that's why I don't fuck with that, the rah shit, you know. Because if the raw shit, then whoever your fighter is, you shouldn't have to make pre-built excuses. Just say, my fighter gonna fuck your fighter up. Let's see. But they're fearful. It's fear. It's fear, people. The fear makes people do this. The fear. They are fearful. They only do it to threat. Let's say Mikey Garcia, if he was about to fight Soulja Boy, you wouldn't see this. You wouldn't see because no one would pick Soulja Boy. Nobody would think Soulja Boy had a chance versus Mikey Garcia. Ain't nobody picking Soulja Boy to beat Mikey Garcia. Mikey, Drake, the one that was hottest kid from the world, Drake, Tiger. You know, there would be no reason for an insurance policy. You know, it's probably like Canelo might not have had a rematch clause versus Rocky Fielding because he knew he was going to demolish that kid. But they know Errol is a threat. This motherfucker got some issues. LOL. I'm out, Shanika. Shanika? What? Block this motherfucker. Jay lying. You lying. You don't have to tell me you leaving. Just leave. Now we gonna make sure you stay gone. Block Jay lying. These motherfucker talking about Shanika. Who the fuck is Shanika? You see? This is what I'm talking about. The Black Channel. The Black Channel. Why do black people have creative names? It's like they look at products and then name their kids. Like, my daughter Dasani, I named her after a bottle of water. Like, what the fuck are you even talking? Who the fuck is Shanika? You see? You see what I'm talking about? Where did Shanika come from? Do I have barrettes and braids in my head? Like, where did you get Shanika? Get this motherfucker out of here. That's what I'm saying. You guys see it. Motherfucker, yeah, I'm sick of listening to Shanae. Like, what the fuck are you talking? What is Shanae about this? What? You know what it is. I told y'all. Just a black ghetto name. That's what I'm saying. Like, what? They know I'm the truth. We know all their tricks. Like, what does Shanika have? This is the type of shit they try to throw something out. Why don't you smoke some crack and get AIDS, monkey? What? Hey, bro. Anywho, they know. See, they're only here to cause distractions. You notice the shit I'm saying. It struck a nerve, and as a result, he said that. As a result, he said that because it has nothing to do with anything. That's why. So they're like, "Oh shit, I gotta create a diversion. What do I do? What do I think? Shanika! Like, what the fuck is Shaniqua or whatever the fuck he talking about? What? Get this motherfucker the fuck out of here. That's the same name the racists say at my job. See? Yeah, that Shaniqua had nothing to do with anything we were talking about. You're always defending Gervonta Tank Davis. Why are you always defending Gervonta? You and Shaniqua in them. On God in them. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about, bro? I didn't say shit about on God in them. I am not Broner. Anyway, we just gonna keep doing what we do. Y'all know what the fuck it is. That's why Wilder went in to this day shit. I'm on that to this day shit. We on that to this day shit. Yeah, but anyway, you see how they flip it. Spence wasn't even checking for Mikey. Nobody even the fans. Fans weren't even checking for the fight. Nobody. Mikey was the one that had it in his mind. So props to him for that. Now we got a great fight. You know, sit back and enjoy the show. You know, may the best man win. Period. They did this with Mayweather Pacquiao. You know, same thing. The whole 5 years they didn't fight, you know, they were like, oh, Mayweather gonna get his dusty ass kicked. You know, he gonna get fucked up when Pacquiao hit him with the 2-2-2 shit. Right? Soon as the fight was announced, excuses were made. This should have happened 6 years ago. This is bullshit. Pacquiao already got knocked out by Marquette. You know, conveniently start laundry listing all the excuses, all in the video. Some of y'all are despicable. Y'all need to learn how to stand on your own two. You know, 10 toes down. Anytime they have to do pre-built excuses like that, that's because of fear. You know, it's because of fear. Because, like I said, if Mikey Garcia was fighting someone less than adequate, nobody would make excuses because no one would be expecting him to even potentially lose. There would be no risk factor. Same thing with Tank. Even though Tank beat Hugo Ruiz, it's just Hugo Ruiz. But the racists, they know that could be the start of what's to come. And now Tank is a legit threat because you see how good he is. That's the problem that they have. It's not Hugo Ruiz, you know, because, you know, for lack of a better word, he's expendable. He's not like he's a big name carrying a big following. It's the implications of like, damn, you see how he did Hugo Ruiz? Who else could he beat like that? Man, maybe he could beat Lomachenko. I don't know if Ryan Garcia can beat him. This is what, it's always the fear. It's fear. That motherfucker is a silent killer. He clearly got dynamite in his gloves. And he's fundamentally sound. Has a good team. And TBE, who can, you know, give him some pre-fight banter and like advice and shit. And y'all know it. And y'all don't want that star power to grow. That's why they glorify when he fucks up. He's a kid, you know. He missed weight. Oh, Tank misses weight, everybody. Like, that got to be the, you know, splattered everywhere. Tank missed weight. But they don't have the same energy when David Lemieux missed weight. When Julio Cesar Chavez missed 1,000 weigh-ins. And, you know, Chavez Jr. should just come to the weigh-ins butt naked. I don't even know why you even have underwear or trunks. He should just walk out naked. You know, pause. Because you know he ain't making weight. Stop playing with me. Keep the same energy. Chavez Jr. just need to walk out to the stage butt-ass naked. You know, just hold one hand on the junk. Just walk out naked. Because we already know you going to need the towel, motherfucker. You going to need the towel. Julio Sr. is in better shape. He have a better chance of making weight. I seen pictures. Chavez Sr. was he was rocked up. I was like, okay, Julio Sr., Chavez Sr. You know, that motherfucker Chavez Jr. He should just walk out in the towel because we know you gonna need that. But again, they don't overly plaster it. We know the games, bruh. We know the games. We know the games that they be playing. I told you, young black businesses, they hate to see that. But they coming. There's nothing you could do. Oh my gosh. There's nothing you could do. Al Haymon doing this thing too. I know they don't like that. And you know what else? Is they don't have no dirt on Al Haymon. They don't have no dirt. Because the motherfuckers stay off the radar. You go to Google, they got like 3 pictures of Al Haymon. One, he's with Berto and Mayweather. The other one, I don't know what he's in. He like that. And they got like one other joint where he looked like the Godfather. And that's it. And them pictures was from 1997. They don't even have no recent picture. You know, Al Haymon can have face tats right now like Tekashi. I wouldn't know. Because I ain't seen no updated picture. Motherfucker got a beard like mine. He got a 6'9" tattoo. He probably got hella shit. We never seen no updates. I don't know what he looked like that. Motherfucker got a Nas part. Escobar season has returned. Nobody know what Al Haymon doing right now. He be off the radar. I'm done. Somebody said you saw Bin Laden more than you saw Al Haymon. Yeah, for real, because Bin Laden was sending them videos like, I'm still here, motherfucker. Like, he was sending them videos. You don't see Al Haymon. Bro, he off the grid, bro. He on that Kaiser Soze shit. I told you I heard Al Haymon. I didn't even know what to expect. I didn't know. Like, I don't know. I thought he was going to talk like one of them pimps from the 70s. Remember Return of the Dragon with Bruce Lee? And he was like, yeah, man, give me some Chinese spare ribs. And the guy was like, what? I love Bruce Lee movies. He was like, Chinese spare ribs? I don't know what you mean. And he's like, what? You don't know about no Chinese spare ribs? Well, let me show you, man. And then he hit the dude in the ribs. I thought Al Haymon was gonna have one of them type of like 70s Fred Williamson, Jim Kelly type voices. Like, you don't know Chinese spare. You jive turkey sucker fool. He don't sound like that, bruh. He sound. I told y'all he sound like Morgan Freeman or some shit. Like God now. Motherfucker sound like Mufasa. Simba, you mustn't go into everything the light touches is all kingdom. I was like, oh shit, this Al? Huh? Why you sound like Mufasa? Motherfucker. Simba, you mustn't go into the pride. Everything the light touches, let them wait. I was like, oh shit. You know when someone had that voice and you pee a little bit because it was just like loud and a little 3 drops of piss come out. Oh shit, what was that? Let them wait. Oh shit, I just pissed a little. Why you yelling and shit? That motherfucker sound like King Joffy Joe. I ain't lying. If you ever talk to Al, you'll know what I'm talking about. How are you doing, my son? My son, where's that kid? Hey, that motherfucker. I was like, where's Akeem sounding at? What? Al got the juice right now. You ain't got the juice like. Hey, he's pretty tall too, I heard. Motherfucker dunking on my Al. You never know. Al Haymon crossing people up. He playing pickup games and shit, dunking on motherfuckers, posterizing motherfuckers. All right, LeBron, I'm gonna catch you later. All right, see you later. See you later, Bronny. Let them wait. He got them let them wait ass voice. Fuck you mean. Ask Sam Watson and all that. Al got that. He got that golden voice. You'll never find blum 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 a hairline like mine. I'll go to hell with these jokes. Mikey hit harder than who? What we talking about? Look at boxing talk, bro. You done out here. When is Tank Davis gonna fight a man in his own weight class? The Black Channel. Who Golovkin fight? Gabe Rosado. Was he in his weight class, huh? Vanes Martirosyan, he was in the weight class. See? The black standard. That's it. The black standard. That's our new shit. You know, what about Canelo? He fought Amir Khan, and Amir Khan got destroyed by Bradis Prescott and Danny Garcia. And then Canelo fought him at a man-made 155 weight. But you don't want to talk about that, do you? You don't want that work, do you? Canelo wasn't even fighting in the weight class. Canelo was he made up some shit. I was born ready at 155.5. You know, that motherfucker just made some shit. We know what it is, man. Anyway, that's my hour, people. Party people in the place to be. I got it. I think my package just came, so I'm gonna go check. Chill out. Yeah, Mircon had his eyes open. Yeah, y'all fucked up. Why y'all bringing up old shit? Al Haymon checks for all of my events. Shout out to Drake. Drizzy. Yeah, we coming back with we gotta talk this Anthony Joshua talk. Gerald Big Baby Miller. Why did Joshua do that poll? I don't get it. He didn't even have Gerald Miller on the poll. Yeah, man, I seen people hating on the Tank coming out to Thriller shit. Like, these motherfuckers is petty. They so petty. You mad because he... So, a guy could have come out to just regular music, just walk out. Tank at least try to entertain and have Michael Jackson dancers and glow sticks and shit. And people was really... This shit is weak. Leave the King of Pop alone. Like, yeah, I thought that was cool. I like, man, I came up in the WWE, WWF, you know, Monday Night Raw, Nitro and shit era. So I like this wrestling type shit, you know, like the theatrics. These motherfuckers petty over there. Why did he come out to Thriller? That didn't do it yet. Like he's supposed to burn hella energy and be doing the Michael shit. Like he was gonna come out and do a routine, bro. He's about to fight. And why wasn't he dancing? Show us that rhythm. Dance for us. Like, these dudes are nitpicking. Motherfucker came out to Thriller. Come on! So I've learned. Another day has gone. I'm still all alone. How could this be? You're not here with me. Never say goodbye. Might be killing it. Someone telling. Oh, you got to do. Motherfucker. Yeah, man. Everybody's a critic. Never say goodbye. Woo! Did you have to go? Mike be getting into it. I like when Mike scream at a bitch on the track. When he get angry. Is it just a lie? Oh, shit. Mike angry. I like when Mike get angry. Is it just a lie? Woo! Do ya? Like he gonna. Do you remember the time? Oh, we need it. Do you remember, girl? Like he gonna make the bitch remember. Do you remember, girl? On the phone, you and me. Until dawn, until 3. What about? Like, oh shit, Mike killing it. Eddie Murphy was mad as fuck. He like, you gonna let Mike steal your bitch in your kingdom in front of you? And mine was, she had them dreary, dreamy eyes and shit. Hell no. I had to kill Mike. Mike got to go. You steal my bitch in front of me with song and dance. You got to go, Mike. You come over. I had to do with Denzel. Yeah, okay, you gonna come in. Yeah, all right, Mike. I heard you were the king of pop. You gonna come into my kingdom? I'm a pharaoh, huh? You gonna come into my kingdom and steal my bitch, huh? You gonna steal my bitch in front of me with song and dance? Yeah, that's what you think is gonna happen, huh? Yeah, okay, Mike. You just gonna sing the draws off my bitch, huh? You just gonna sing to her, make her remember some time, some rendezvous that y'all had, huh? I'll be hot at Mike. Come in here and snatch my shit. I think that's why the man fans is mad. I think I might have snatched one of the chicks back in the day. No, and he was dancing too. You know, Eddie Murphy could. That shit was well choreographed. You can't follow that. You're like, hey, let me tell you some more jokes. Nah, she just was thoroughly entertained. That motherfucker had dance moves. You can't. Ain't no coming back. Your bitch is gone. Gone. Dust. Out of here. Audi 5000. She left. She ain't fucking with you. Liberian girl. Yeah, I fuck with Liberian girl. Hey, Mike, I don't even know if Mike videos would be relevant anymore. Like, because we live in the Me Too era. Because remember The Way You Make Me Feel? He was just like walking with her. He would catch a Me Too case just off of that. The way you make me, you really turn me. Shut the ooh. You can't be walking with no chick unannounced. She gonna file that paperwork. Hell no. Mike stay following a bitch in the video, like Thriller. She was walking home, doom doom. This motherfucker had bags under his eyes. Like, damn, you got. I'm not like other guys. Yeah, you'll catch a case doing all that now. Following the chick outside the club in the dark. Yeah. Someone said he was stalking that. I hate, yo, that's hella funny. He really was. The way I mean. And some dudes really be trying that shit. You really turn me on. That don't work. Unless you got a voice like Michael in dance moves. That shit ain't finna work. If you just really follow the bitch out in the dark, she don't know you, and you talking about you really turn me on and you knock me off of my feet, you getting pepper sprayed. Brian Pumper says, yo ego, you get paid by BBC? Block him. Cancel him. Shooters, get rid of Brian Pumper. We gonna show you the pump. You gonna get that pump. They coming. The shooters is coming, Brian. Don't ask me no stupid. I get paid by YouTube, Google. Yeah, he's saying what the fuck. Clap Brian. Don't ask no dumbass question. Do I get paid by PBC? What the fuck? When have I ever? I would have to disclose that as a YouTuber. See, you don't know about YouTube. Hey, we ain't got no shooters. Clap Brian Pump. We gotta get rid of him. You talk. Here, I'll do it. All right, your simple question got you simple shot. So you don't ask me. See, they always try to play games and shit. Someone said I didn't know Brian liked to get wet though. They always try to play the victim and shit after. So you didn't ask if I work for Top Rank or HBO or anybody else. You just randomly asked if I work for PBC, if I get paid by them. Stop it. Anyway, I'm out before this motherfucker come back as a stalker. He's gonna respawn. Hope you guys have a good day. Happy Sunday fun day. Brian gonna cry in the car. Hey, people are getting clapped. Yes. Yeah. We working. Shout out to Gervonta Tank Davis. Kid looking sharp. That's just something you gotta deal with. And we out.